There I was, young, black, and sultry, just minding my black business. And then, what did I discover? I discovered that my mother had petitioned me to go to the psych ward. Now, naturally, I'm not a stranger to going to the psych ward. I naturally belong there. It's my breeding grounds, somewhere I belong to be. So, I proceed to get carried off and whisked away by the ambulance all the way to the old psycho ward. And I decide to myself, well, I might as well cause a fracas. Now, I'm known in the psych ward for always instigating. I love instigating inside the psych ward, so they have a bunch of rules specifically for me, different than rules for everybody else. They tell me what I can and can't do. I'm not allowed to do specific things. I can't crack jokes because my jokes lead to fights. Can't do specific things. However, they put me in a gender-combined psych ward. Now, naturally, you should never be in a gender-combined psych ward. It's very dangerous to see crazy men with crazy women. You never know what's going to happen. People can start spraggling around. So I am naturally just minding my black business inside the psych ward. Then, everybody is terrified of one woman inside the psych ward. Now I'm confused while they're all scared of this one woman. I don't know what's going on. Everybody keeps telling me, don't talk to her. Don't talk to her? Little old Miss Stickums over there, little Miss Wonderbread, little bakery rocket in the back seat. I can't talk to her. And they say, yeah, don't talk to her. She's bad news. Bad news? Well, I don't read the news, nor do I watch it. I don't care what's good or bad about the news. She's bad. And I'm talking about Michael Jackson. So I say to myself, well, I think I'm going to go talk to her. And the staff member grabs me by the arm, pulls me. I'm like, what did I do? He said, don't talk to her. I said, what? Why? She eats soap. I didn't realize that was a psych ward offense to just partake in soap. I didn't realize that was a thing. No one told me that. No one has told me this natural assumption that you can't eat soap. I thought this was America. I thought you were allowed to eat soap. So I was confused and just completely annihilated. I said, well, all right then. I guess I won't talk to her. However, by all means, there was a travel soap inside the bathroom. I put that in my pocket because I needed to get some information from her. So I walk up to her and I say, hey, they said I can't talk to you. And she says, yeah. Yeah. And I'm confused because she's breathing real heavy because I think she smells the soap on me. She can feel it in my body. And I say, I got something for you. And I put the soap, I give it to her. She says, oh my God, soap. She's immediately awestruck by the soap. I'm excited because now I get to see what everybody was so scared of. She grips the soap in her hand, just starts munching on it like a chipmunk. I said, huh? She says, I'm going to do something for you. I said, okay, now I'm scared. I'm horrified. I didn't want this to happen. Now I'm in her debt. More so, she's in my debt. I don't want anything from this woman. I just wanted to see what would happen. I'm a curious little lad. I'm a little bit of a miscreant myself. However, I didn't realize that this was the next course of action that was going to happen. Lo and behold, how the psych ward was set up, I could see outside of my door, and she was close to my door. I could see her as well. She wasn't that far. The person I was staying with had a pee jug. He just has pee jug, just a genuine pee jug, and he just kind of played with the pee jug most of the day. So I didn't really mind him. The pee jug guy was just chilling. He was cool. Don't worry about him. She sees me across the way. She's mouthing words. I don't know what she's saying, but she's mouthing them, and she says, "Okay, all right, okay, I get." What are you saying? And she takes the soap and shivs it into what I can only imagine. What I can only imagine is a knife of some sort. And she tries to carve my name into her. Now, this is the cute part. She got the soap really sharp. Didn't know soap could get this sharp. She ended up actually grazing the skin. She actually getting past the skin receptor. That's what she ended up doing. Messed up part about this whole thing is she spelled my name wrong. She spelled my name wrong, and she said, we're together now. I'm baffled. I'm flabbergasted. I'm just distraught and destroyed that she decided to shiv soap into a fine tool to harm. I don't know if she was trying to harm me, or maybe she was trying to get the aspect of that. Maybe that's what she was trying to do. I have no idea. I have no idea what she was trying to do. No clue. But that deeply messed me up. It messed up my week, my day, and my time. And then next day, we're in the little area where we all draw and do our little crafts and artistry things. And she's come up to me and saying, "Got any more soap, baby?" And nobody spoke to her. She was a mutant. Nobody spoke to this woman. And she said, "You got some more soap?" And I said, "No." And she said, "Aw, I assumed you had more soap. I need that. I need the soap." And she's breathing heavy down my neck. And her breath is hot. Her breath is magma to my neck. It's hot breath. How you eat soap and your breath stink? I don't know how it's possible. But she was like, "When I get out of here, we should hang out." And I said, "Oh, cool." My mom called me at 3 o'clock that day because there's a specific time you can call in the psych ward. And I said, "Hey, Ma, I calmed down now. You should get me out of here because I think this woman's going to stab me in my sleep with soap. I think you should probably get me out of here. This isn't a safe environment for me." She said, "Well, maybe you should have thought about that." And she just complained to me and just yelling at me. So naturally, my black self, I hang up the phone because I don't know about this whole situation. This whole situation's bad. And I go to the staff and I say, "Hey, buddy, can you give me some witness protection?" And they say, "We don't have witness protection here. This is a psych ward." And I said, "Yeah, but I think I need it. That lady over there wants to end my existence." And they said, "Did you give her soap?" And I said, "Maybe I did. Well, what about it?" And they said, "You shouldn't have gave her soap. Shouldn't have done that." Next day, she has more soap. I don't know how she got more soap. These people are not efficient with hiding soap from her. She found it 2 days in a row without my help. Don't know what's going on. She ended up putting the soap where the sun don't shine and looking at me. Eyeball to eyeball. Locked eyes. We are locked in. I'm confused. I say to myself, I think you shouldn't do that, is what I think. I think that's just not right, is what I assume. I think that's wrong. I think you should not do that. This is the worst part. She's egregiously thick. Body T, one might say. She built bodaciously, vivaciously. She built chronologically, because she's built in time immemorial. And I couldn't do it. I just when she was doing that, looking at me, I said, "I feel like that's bad for your pH. Personally, that just feels wrong. That's just my perception. I feel like perhaps you should not do that." And she was yelling at me while it was happening. She said, "Don't look away." I was like, okay. You know the crazy part about this is the second time that this near exact situation has happened, because another situation like this happened. It was soap as well. Is soap that delectable? I feel like soap isn't that coveted of a delicacy. I feel like I've missed something in the soap Olympics. I feel like somebody just naturally didn't tell me that soap was a coveted thing for people to eat. Nobody told me this. This is news. This is all news to me. I feel like maybe it's just my perception that you should not eat soap. That's just me personally. I feel like, because I have soap. I have soap right here, actually. I have soap. This is soap. This is soap. I bit it because I was thinking about her today. I bit the soap. I just feel like you should not have soap. That just feels crazy to me. You shouldn't eat soap. I just feel like it feels nuts. I don't. She gross.